Watch that betting show, and also watch what you bet tonight. Sixers and Bulls back-to-back here on Hump Day, Teddy. Bulls +5, total 230, moneyline split -200, +170. Interesting situations just when we take a look at it. 3-6 against the number for the Sixers in back-to-back games. The Bulls are 5-5 against the number in back-to-back games. 12-20 Chicago Bulls against the spread at home this year, and the Sixers 5-8 against the spread as a road favorite. Something has to give in this one, but the Sixers going on the road still without Joel Embiid, and I know that everybody was back in the Chicago Bulls last night, didn't come to fruition. Now you have another shot tonight as a home dog in the city of Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, Philly's got some real issues in the front court. You talked about Embiid being out. Obviously, Marjanovic has been out and will continue to be out for some time. Another big man, Jonah Bolden, he has a sinus infection. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to play. Amir Johnson is dealing with upper back tightness. He played 20 minutes last night after being listed as questionable prior to the game. Have not got a status update on him, but this is a team that really has front court issues right now, and it's affecting them dramatically on the defensive end. And I know that they got the job done late against Orlando, just like Indiana got the job done late against Chicago last night. But I worry about a team that literally every impact front court player is banged up or hurt or sick for Philadelphia. And Robin Lopez is playing like a beast for Chicago. Look, since trading for Otto Porter, the Bulls are 6-3 when he plays. We have Lowry Markkanen, Zach LaVine, Otto Porter. You have Robin Lopez playing well. This Bulls team is not nearly as hopeless as they were a month or two ago. I see a lot of bet-on signs for the Chicago Bulls.
Three-game skid comes at a bad time for the Denver Nuggets. They were actually looking to take over that number one seed out in the Western Conference, but it hasn't taken place. Looking to end that skid in Los Angeles tonight versus the LeBron James-led Lakers, who seem to be able to not get out of their own way, banged up with injuries now. Lakers getting 5.5 at the Staples Center tonight. 231 moneyline split, -240, +200. Nuggets 34-29 against the spread on the road. 26-20 against the spread as a favorite. And here are the money-burning Lakers, as we like to say at home. 25-37 against the spread on the season. 3-9, Teddy, against the spread in the second half of the season also.
Yeah, and it's funny. You said that this is a bad thing for Denver. Listen to the quote from Mike Malone, head coach. This is good for us, talking about the three-game losing streak. As much as we hate to go through it, losing 3 in a row, this kind of failure, if we're willing to learn from it, it can be a positive. Let's see what kind of fight we have. Let's see what kind of resolve we have. That's a bet-on quote. Denver's gotten healthy, and it's hurt them a little bit because the chemistry hasn't been there. Gary Harris back on the floor, Isaiah Thomas back on the floor, Paul Millsap back on the floor. It's meant adjustments to Malone's rotations. It's meant adjustments to minutes. There's been a little hiccup here for Denver. It is not a long-term problem for the Nuggets. The problem for the Lakers, obviously, it is long-term. And we've seen the injuries continue to be an issue for LA. They have been all year. Obviously LeBron missed time, Rondo missed time. Well, a Ball's still out. Well, tonight it's Kuzma and Ingram. Ingram's been playing like an all-star the last couple of weeks. He's very questionable, may not be able to go this evening. Kuzma already listed as out for LA, which means, being that Ingram and Kuzma are the second and third best players on the team, it's going to be all LeBron all the time. And obviously, a Lakers team, you talked about 3-9 since the All-Star break. I got the Lakers 9-20. Their last 29 ball games. Clearly a team headed in the wrong direction. All that being said, the markets are recognizing that. No bargain here with Denver as road chalk at the Staples Center.
Yeah, Denver dominated at home. We'll see if they can continue their dominance on the road here, taking down the Los Angeles Lakers. What do they have left? Taking a deep breath, because we talked about it earlier, Teddy, on a couple of these shows. LeBron engaged for the second half. Time to get playoff mode, and it slips away even farther. Now they're injured. It'll be interesting to see what type of fight that they have. Marquette and Seton Hall battle tonight in the Big East, Teddy. Seton Hall sitting at +2, total of 145.5, moneyline split 135 +115. Marquette, if you're betting them, putting some money in your pocket, 17-11 against the spread, an all-line game this year, 14-7 as a favorite, and also 4-0 against the spread on the season as road favorite. Seton Hall, not so good. 12-16 against the spread, 7-5 as a dog, and only 3-10, Teddy, against the spread at home here in New Jersey.
Yeah, and these are two teams that absolutely need a win tonight. This game is going to be a true Big East battle. Marquette, back-to-back losses. The loss against Nova and then the loss at home over the weekend against Creighton, where they look hungover in that ball game. Last two games with those losses, 134 possessions, 40 turnovers. That's 30% of their offensive possessions ended with the ball going the other way and no shot taken. That's a problem against a Seton Hall team that's capable of creating all kinds of issues with turnovers. But Seton Hall, they've lost 3 in a row, and this is a crunch time for a team that has some confidence issues. Their biggest problem right now, they can't hit 3-point shots. They're ranked 283rd in the country in 3-point shooting. In Big East games, even worse than that, just 31% from beyond the arc in conference play. That's a stat that will have to improve tonight if the Pirates are going to pull off the upset victory.